4 months ago, I had the pleasure to meet Sweda. I'd finished giving a presentation at her university here in London, where she studies pharmaceutical science. Now, she actually came to me with a story, and it was a story of a lifelong interaction with healthcare, all because of one medical condition. Now, the story that she shared with me went something like this. On each day of her organized consultation with her doctor, she would leave her home or her university and travel for an average 1 hour. Upon arriving at the clinicians, she'll have a consultation with a health professional who, as always, will tell her, you need a blood test. She'd receive a blood test, 2 hours of waiting as a minimum. She would then receive a second consultation where maybe not, her treatment decision would actually be changed. Now, by the end of the interaction with healthcare, she will have spent £300 from the healthcare's own resources, and most importantly to her, she has spent 5.5 hours interacting with healthcare when actually only 15 minutes of that was used for anything positive. Now, she's not the only one who's actually struggling with an inefficient system. This is Dr. Mark Layton. He's a consultant hematologist at Imperial College London. And he shared with me a few weeks back that year on year, he is receiving 10% more patients to his clinic, and yet his resources are in no way matching that. Something has to change. So, 2 years ago, Eva Diagnostics set about assembling some of the best minds that we could find globally, engineers, designers, scientists, clinicians, and we went to healthcare settings all over the globe, and we asked the question, why are patients with long-term health conditions coming into your hospital? And at the bottom, beneath all of the answers that we got, there was one thing that was there, and it was blood tests. So our approach, we looked at the laboratory, we took the key analytical technologies that we could find and which were relevant to the patients, and we miniaturized it. We placed it into a device that fits in the palm of your hand. And not only that, 1 drop of blood. And what's unique about this? Well, it means that anyone, anywhere, can actually perform this test. You can place this technology into the community. An individual patient has the power to have the laboratory in their hand. Now, you add to that what we've been working on with Microsoft, connectivity. All of a sudden, you have the ability for your doctor to know exactly how you are responding to treatment, how your condition is progressing, without you ever setting foot inside a hospital. Now, the biggest question that we had after all of this was actually, who do we help first? We have an incredible technology. We have many, many different types of patients that we can actually help. And, well, to be perfectly honest, the answer was easy for us. It was Sweda, because she represents more than 3 million people in the UK and 1.8 billion people globally who suffer from a condition called anemia. It is a lifelong condition for many people where you have a low red blood cell count, which debilitates your everyday interactions. You're exhausted, you have impaired cognitive function, but rarely it kills you. So it is a constant burden for the healthcare service to be actually dealing with you. Now, I would like to present, for the first ever time, I believe, to a public audience, our latest version of AnnieMe Point. This is the world's first ever handheld home monitoring connected system that allows individuals with red blood cell disorders to actually self-monitor at home, all from that single drop of blood. Now, within 1 minute, results are there for the patient, empowered, all of a sudden understanding how they can manage their health condition. But like I said before, most importantly, behind all of that is a doctor, is a clinician who is accessing your information, who sees the trends in your condition, and every decision is made with quantified information without ever setting foot in that office. Now, for people like Sweda, we live in a very, very exciting time. Decentralization of long-term health condition management is becoming a reality. And Eva Diagnostics, well, we're at the forefront of that change. It's our pledge to individuals like Sweda that we never, ever want to see her or many, many others set foot in a hospital or physically visit their doctor ever again. And this is only the beginning. In one of the most pioneering studies of its kind, we're collaborating with Imperial College London, University of Oxford, the Royal Marsden, to develop a system that allows individuals with cancer who are receiving chemotherapy to have a personalized treatment pathway. That means that every single decision that is made about your health condition, about your treatment, is about you. The patient is at the center of their treatment. It is governed by individualized data. And I think that is an absolutely incredible step forward for healthcare. So I leave you with one thought, and that is probably based on the people I can see here, that statistically, there's 50 people inside this room who our technology can actually benefit right now. So my ask is, if you're one of those people and you'd actually like to change the way you manage your health condition, please come and see us. Thank you.